Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ooh, lucky bug.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck, oh fuck, I've said shit.
Don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector glass.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
I'm pissed off. I'm sad. I'm ashamed.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
Alright everyone, WeaponCollector here. Not live again, but I did warn you about this yesterday. So again, it's going to be a sort of Spyroverse horror themed premiere again. I'm just having a little bit of a break at the minute, but I thought I'd still give everyone something to watch. You know what I mean? And I can join in as well. Just means I don't have to have the stress of being on camera, getting prepared for it, and stuff like that. You know, I'll be back next week. Don't worry about that. So, what will you see tonight? So I will warn you now. If you watched the Spyro Files episode last night, you will see those again. So, but this time I'm going to show them first. So people who there's normally more people on earlier. So you're going to get to see Spyro Files episode 1, Spyro Files episode 2, the teaser trailer for episode 3. Then I'm going to go into 2 more timelines of my interactive movie that I made. Then we're going to, I think, it's maybe different setup. Then we're going to have the documentary, the Spyroverse documentary, but without the book reading at the end. And then we're going to do a bit of the Halloween footage I did with Jim M. Right? So if you haven't seen that, that should be quite interesting. There's more, I put a couple of the adverts that I didn't have in last night, I think. So there's 2 videos no one's seen, I don't think. Or, yeah, there's at least 2 videos in this that no one's seen. And yeah, and I can't remember what's at the end. We'll see. I'll be back anyway. So what you're going to see now is Spyro Files episode 1, episode 2, and the teaser trailer for episode 3, or if it's episode 3 anyway. Alright, so I'll see you all soon. Enjoy.
Good evening. Tonight on Tales from the Spiroverse, we'll tell you the cautionary tale of Monty the dog. A dog who was found in a house completely covered in gore. All the walls had pyrographic pictographs drawn on them, and the pup in question was found covered in blood, and no remains of his owners were ever found. To this day, Monty the dog won't go near spirographs because spirographs are bad.
One day we were doing spirographs and we asked Monty, would you like to do a spirograph with us?
No, spirograph.
Monty said you can fuck right off with your spirograph bullshit.
No, spirograph.
Fuck off, demon. Or is it a Desmond?
I'd like to tell you the kids kept up the good game and that Monty did a spirograph, but life in the Spyroverse isn't a fairy tale.
Oh, spirographs.
No, spirograph.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka. God dear. So don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector glass.
Every week now, these tapes from the Spyroverse hunting and intelligence team turn up. They are now arriving more and more regularly. Spyroverse incidents are getting more common as technology progresses. It is my job to investigate these often deadly Spyro phenomenon. Whoever had the idea of putting my briefings on VHS tapes is an absolute genius. Media that no one can view nowadays.
Your Spyro mission today is to investigate a phenomenon known as a gory hole, a Spyro demon portal trap used to hypnotize and then lure unsuspecting toilet patrons into inserting parts of their body into a Spyro nether region's portal and then crinkle, cut and sever said appendage. You must infiltrate the toilet block, find the gory hole and destroy it. Standard equipment only. No guns and no need for a safety broomstick attachment because this Spyro portal was created for the removal of body parts only. But still be very careful because all Spyro portals are highly dangerous. Commence mission immediately. Location will be sent via text. The toilet block should be quite easy to recognize due to its brown crinkle cut outer walls. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Better get my hair cut and a shave before I go out as well, I reckon. Right, what am I going to need? Gloves. Phone. Bollocks, I forgot my torch. Oh, I need pictures anyway, so I'll just use the flash on my camera till I can find the light switch. Is there someone in here? Fucking hell, mate, you alright? At least give me a courtesy flush.
No. That wasn't me. Not for us. Oh. No.
Fucking hell, it stinks in here.
Go in here and add it to here. we call diarrhea. That's the funnest place to be.
I had found the gory hole. From my research, I had discovered it will open when an appendage is put near it. Time to put the carrot to good use. Holy shit, it worked. Fucking hell. What the fuck is going on? I think it's trying to hypnotise me. Must resist putting my finger in. Fuck. Where's that petrol? I should have just done this in the first place. That was a close call. I may have lost a finger, but technological advances are amazing now. I should be able to sort that out soon. Luckily, the news reports only think the incident was arson. I wonder who the red-headed diarrhea man was, and will I ever cross paths with him again? Only time will tell. So, as I wait for the next tape to arrive, I can close this Spyro File case for good.
That's the funnest place to be.
It's a tiny bunch of nutters being watched over by a large team of moderators who encourage these people to think they have something worth saying. And people like you take them seriously, whereas nutters should be ignored. That is the proper purpose of a nutter, to be ignored.
Your Spyro mission today is to infiltrate a known Spyrodemon mind control facility that is masquerading as a derelict factory. People and animals are being taken to the facility, and turned into Spyrozombies who will do anything to progress the Spyro's takeover. Infiltrate the facility, try to locate any hostages and set them free if possible. Weapons are permitted, and highly recommended. You will also be supplied with an experimental drug that may aid you in your mission. Use it at your own risk. Commence mission as soon as you have completed the Spyro Hunting and Intel Team Advanced Training. Once past DC Hada Few will drive you to the location, but will not join you as she will need to come back to do her advanced training herself. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
To the shipmobile! I think this is going to be a long journey, had a few. Going to get some sleep for the morning. Cheers for the lift, had a few. I just climbed over the fence. Doesn't look like anyone's here at all. Seems completely deserted to me. I'll see if I can make my way into the building. Just spotted a window. I might be able to get in. Right. Good luck with your test today. See you later. Fuck is all this then?
I'm still here. I'm still stuck in the Spyroverse. I've been here for weeks now. There's no way out. I've tried. I tried escaping last night through one of the corridors, and they're everywhere. Every now and again they ring a bell, and that's when you know they're coming.
Let's fit that one and that one.
This one. I'm already recording.
Someone's coming. I think it's the Spyro.
This is Spyro. You will fall to the power of the dark side of the trail. We are coming for you, shit. You come for us, we come give you shit.
Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of gore.
I've managed to capture a Spyro hound. Yeah, one of the guard dogs. I'm going to start the reprogramming immediately.
Revenge is like a medium hot curry. Salty.
Another close call there. Luckily I managed to press the release button to all the cells just before I escaped, because it now looks like from the news reports that that place is on fire. And who would have thought I'd be shot by a Spyro demon? And of all things a crossbow bolt. Bloody amateurs. Didn't even have a broadhead on it. Or a bayonet. And now we have a new recruit, Monty, the ex-Spyro hound. He'll be spying for us very, very soon. And good on DC Hadafew. She passed with flying colours. Maybe in the next mission we can get together and get some revenge on the crossbow shooting bastards.
That's the funnest place to be.
Right, so there you go. That was episode 1 and 2. I've come back before the teaser trailer just to talk about that. So yes, what you're going to see now is the teaser trailer that is potentially episode... we want it to be episode 3, me and Metallic Reality, but whether we'll get time to have it as number 3, if it's going to take ages, we may have to put it later on. But we'll see, because I don't want it to be a massive gap between episode 2 and then 3, but it doesn't really matter. We'll see what happens. But this is a future episode. You're going to have to excuse my lights going off, so I'll just have to sit in the dark. It's not that dark, but you know what I mean. So this will be a future episode. Myself and Metallic Reality will be in it. Metallic Reality will be playing DC Had a Few, her character. I'll be playing my character. Well, I don't want to say too much. So you'll just see this basic teaser trailer to give you a little bit of a clue what's going on. But I will say, seeing as it's a teaser trailer, it doesn't really show as much as you would think. You know, it will look good. You think, oh yeah, there's a lot of content coming up. Or there's a lot more than what it shows. All right. So here is the teaser trailer for the new Spyro Files episode coming soon. You know me, it's frightening how many Spyro books I've published. And here they are, all 2 of them. Get them now from all good Amazon stores. From WC and ZNRZ. Introduce the Tales from the Spyroverse. If you only buy one Spyro book, buy these, which is all of them. To order, just click the links in the description. Right, there you go. Episode 3 coming soon, or whatever it will be. It is genuinely going to be a fucking excellent episode, I think. There's a lot of work gone into this, a hell of a lot of work. I put a lot of work into a lot of these things, but this one, yeah, and it should be really fucking decent. It's going to be very hard to top this episode, I think. Yeah, we'll see. I'll definitely try to. Yeah, I can't wait for it to be out. It's hard work doing some of the editing, because there's a lot of editing. There was over, I don't know, there was over... there's probably over 100 clips that need editing together, put it that way. And then once they're cut up, some of those that's just individual clips that might have 5 scenes in them. So there's absolutely loads, but I think it's going to be amazing once it's done. So yeah, so that is coming soon. What you're going to see now is another 2 timelines of my interactive film that I did. So the interactive film is called The Infinite Deaths of WeaponCollector, because I die quite a lot in it. I don't always die in it. And I think there's at least 5, 6, 7, I say 5, I think there's 7 to 9 endings, possibly. Quite a few different offshoots. And it's interactive because at the end of each video you pick the category you want to go to. You pick the storyline you want to go to. So what I've done for this, I'm going to show you 2 other timelines. 2 different ones from the ones we saw last night. And then if you ever want to go and watch it, there's a link in the description, or just go to my channel, look up Interactive Movie or Infinite Deaths of Weapon Collector, and you'll find it. And then just go and play it. You know, it's a film and a game, essentially. The whole thing will take about 45 minutes to do, and once you've done all the timelines, every bit will make sense. So here it is. Here are 2 more timelines of my interactive film. Right, I hope you enjoy it, and then I'll be back afterwards to talk about the next bit. See you in a bit. Right everyone, Weapon Collector here. Right, thought I'd do a video talking about films, basically. Right, hang on. Fuck's sake, typical, isn't it? No, now my phone's ringing. Right, hang on, let me just sort this out. Nice one, just what I've been waiting for, like experimental pills. Looks like it's the red one then. Oh God. Oh, fucking hell. Oh God. Fucking hell. Oh God, it's so nice. Oh God. Oh God, I'll lie down. Fucking weird dream. Oh, that's horrendous. Oh, why am I still dressed? I dressed? Don't make no fucking sense. What the fuck is this? What do you mean there's no food?
I'm sorry, sir. There is no food.
But we're starving here.
Sir, there is nothing we can do.
Well, what about my family?
Have you considered cooking something yourself?
No, that's not an option. Son of a bitch. What is that? Join us for some crinkle cut cuisine. Free home delivery. 10% discount for all crinkle cut cock victims. Opening hours, anytime a spirograph is used. Items marked free are available when ordered after doing a spirograph. Similar to that shown on this menu, you will receive all the free options and much more. Call 45412 Spyro Demons Are Us. We shall be waiting for you in the Spyroverse nether regions. Thank you, Crinkle Cut Cuisine. Monty always has your back. He'll remind you to protect your sack. Buy your safety broomstick attachment from all good stockists now. And don't forget there's the retractable version. Please follow the instructions. Makers cannot be held responsible for accidents from misuse.
That's the funnest place to be.
Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, thought I'd do a video talking about films, basically. Right, hang on. Fuck's sake, typical, isn't it? No, now my phone's ringing. Right, hang on, let me just sort this out. from the future. Who is this? It's just you. Shut the fuck up. Someone's going to kill you in 2 days. What are you talking about? Who is this? Just follow my instructions and everything will be okay. There's only 2 ways out of this. One, you need to work out who it is who's trying to kill you. Stop them. Or just wait for them and be ready. If I'm to believe what that phone call said, I really must do something about it, I think. He reckons that it's someone I know. The news article said it was definitely someone who knew me. So I wonder if it's someone I've done something to. I suppose the only thing I could do is get my old address book out and start apologising to people. That's about the only thing I'll think of. Hello? You might not remember me. It's Mike. Yeah, I'm ringing up to say I'm really, really sorry. Can you remember the time when I hired that donkey and tried to have sex with your mother? Can you remember when you fell down that well and we all just laughed at you? Can you remember that time I came round your house for a dinner party and I was absolutely sick all over all the food? Can you remember the time my friend tried to have sex with you? Can you remember the time when you were really badly burnt and you had your mouth permanently sewed up and I wouldn't come to court to testify, and due to that sole fact the perpetrator got away with it? Well, I'm now prepared to come to court now and actually get that person convicted. Can you remember when we accidentally shot your pet bird because we thought it was a pity? Dead donkey, pushed in river, fell off roof, accidentally poisoned, had a birthday present with shit in it, smashed all your windows, hit your own head with a piece of wood. I would like to massively apologise, I'm really sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, I'm really sorry, I hope we can make amends. I'm really sorry, and I'll do whatever I can to make things right. Okay? Right, hopefully speak to you soon then. Right, bye. I wonder what this is. Box of boots. Yeah. Oh, nice. Looks like my apologies worked then. Someone's sent me a gift. So thank you. Must be someone who knows me quite well. I must remember to apologise more often and make amends for things.
Found ya. Stay on the floor, shut your cake hole, and use your King Lears for once in your life, you fucking mug. It's a tough world out there for a grizzled East-End enforcer. If, like me, you need quality accessories that you can rely on, get your ass down to Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium. Fucking wallop, son. Get your ass down, Mike's. He'll give you the quivers, he'll give you broadheads, and he'll give you aids. These novelty bayonet cocking aids are a worthy addition to any pistol crossbow setup. Excellent handmade gear at basement prices. Mad Mike's Quality Crossbow Accessories Emporium! I told Mike you'd buy him a coffee. Don't make me a cunt.
Right, there you go. There's two different timelines. And there's more than that. There's more than that. Also, you just got to see Tactical's video he made for me ages ago. The SWAT video. Cheers for that, mate. I appreciate that. I never got to use it last time round. And later on, you'll see one of Mark's videos that he did for me. I can't remember where I put that in this video at the minute. So yeah, if you know, I can't act to save my life, but I think that's part of the charm of it. It makes it funnier in a way. I cannot act to save my life, you know, in my interactive movie. So, yeah, maybe I'll have to do some. I'll look on YouTube one day, see if I can get some acting tips. So what you're going to see now is the Spyro Files, not Spyro Files, Spyroverse documentary. Spyroverse documentary is coming up now. I've taken out the book reading though, so it will be around about half an hour, I think. It does have the highlights of the stream though, because I think they're always helpful for people who are new. You're going to see new book readings soon anyway. So yeah, here it is. Here is the original documentary for the Spyroverse to give anyone who's not sure what's going on an idea. All right, and then I'll see you again afterwards. See you in a bit. Spyroverse documentary coming up now. Welcome to the Spyroverse. Lots of people watching will not actually have any idea what the Spyroverse is. So in this documentary I'm going to try to explain to you the phenomenon known as the Spyroverse nether regions, and all of the other connected interworlds and other lore that goes with it. This all started with a live stream which I now think was being fed information subconsciously, possibly by the Spyroverse itself, to bring us into the fold and show us what's really going on. So what I'll do first is I think I will show you the live stream so that you can get the background of where this all started, and then I can give you some history and information of what I have found after doing some research. So before I play you the live stream highlights, I'll tell you a little bit of history about spiral pattern makers and the company who created them. I'm going to have to be careful with some of the wording I use due to trademark issues and copyright. So I'm going to call them spiral pattern makers from now on, and if I have to say the company name, I'll play a little clip so you will be aware of possibly what the company is. You can make your own mind up without it ever being said.
Don't do that, that's all he has, bro.
So basically, the more I research this, there is a phenomenon known as the Spyroverse, the nether regions, and multiple other phenomenon with it, where if you use a spiral pattern maker, people can have quite bad experiences to the degree that you can disappear forever. And from what I've researched, it appears that people disappear and are tortured basically forever on an essential time loop. It appears some children go missing as well. The more I research this, it appears to be children in a bad home situation tend to be taken away, and children who are in a better situation tend to have bad experiences, like being scared, having nightmares. And when you look into it, the Spyroverse is part of a mass of multiple universes, and I suspect now that the children from the bad homes, the abused children, are being actually taken away to a better place, and the other children are just being warned away because where they are is perfectly fine. It appears that adults who do the spiral maker patterns, who are quite evil, tend to be taken away and tortured, or receive an injury called crinkle cut cock, which we'll talk about later. So that's the very basics of the Spyroverse. I will now show you a live stream of where we became aware of it, and then give you some more history afterwards. So what you're going to see now is around about 12-minute footage of the highlights of the live stream where we became acutely aware of the Spyroverse. Enjoy. 8 said, do you think watching the Saw films subliminally made you buy a new Saw? You know what? Nice one. It might have. You know what? It might have. Because for years and years and years, I've been sawing away with this shitty saw that makes my shoulder fucking kill. Maybe it did. Maybe it finally spurred me on. I never thought about that. But yeah, maybe it finally did. Nick said, that's what those films were all along. A massive advert for big... Maybe. And I just didn't. And yes. You know what's happened, Nick? Right. So... all of the Saw films were a massive subliminal advert for B&Q. once everyone had got enough saws, they changed the name, didn't they? To Jigsaw. They are. Now they're trying to sell jigsaws. Now they've sold enough jigsaws, they've changed it into Spiral. Now, what a spiral is, I don't know. That's a spiral. Now I want to buy a spiral. There you go. Dad said, I got given a spiral when I was a kid. I once did a design that was so weird and sort of otherworldly, it frightened me, and I put it in the cupboard, never used it again. Fuck's sake. That 8th year said to Zed, weird you should say that. My dad got one as a kid and played with it once. I had a nightmare about it. That night, never played with it again. That's well weird, though, isn't it? Now you two say that, that's bizarre. Was you two like? Was they like? I don't know, opening up some fucking Spyro fucking portal to fucking other world or something? Maybe you were. Maybe you were. Maybe you'd done the exact combination that had opened up some fucking portal to the fucking netherworld. And maybe that's what Spyroverse are. Maybe that's what they are. Nick said maybe Spyroverse was sold under the table by Satanists. Maybe. See, there you go. Maybe they have got, like we all know you shouldn't mess with Ouija boards. There you go. What we need to do is make a film about Spyro opening up a portal to hell, and then people will finally take them seriously. And I'm not taking the piss out of Luke or Zed there, because I just found it really amusing though that two people have had sort of weird nightmares about them. That may be a real, that may be like not a real thing, like a common thing. Bizarre, isn't it? Absolutely bizarre. 8th Rare Gunner said next it'll be an etch a sketch. Yes, etch a sketch. But I think honestly, the fact that now that two people have said they've had nightmares, it's a cursed toy. That just people don't talk about what it does. Yeah, there you go, Nick. How's Spider Madness affected your family? If it's happened to two people, it must have happened to loads more. It's a thing, Nick. It's got to be. I'm going to have to research this now. And it's going to turn out that there have been kids doing Spyro disappeared. Never to be seen ever again. And there's like a burn mark in the middle of the graph pattern. Nick said, imagine if we looked it up and there was actually a spike in missing kids on the day they came out. That would be proper weird, wouldn't it? I'm telling you, Nick, it's a real thing. It's real. It's real. And if it ain't real, it's real in some other universe, I'm telling you. That's what if there's something strange in your neighborhood, who are you going to call? Spyro Busters. Who's willing, though? Who's going to be willing to tie a rope on them, get sucked in, who's willing to do that? So I don't know if I am. Zed said, you can do some hideous design, Garth, believe me. And you do get holes in the middle of them. Fuck, I'm not going to get any sleep tonight, am I? I'd say so. If I'd have known that it was affecting you that much, I probably would have shut up. But, yes. I believe it's real. Here you go, Zed. There's a new story for you. I would love you to write a horror story for next Halloween. I can't talk about the missing small one, Supreme Leader. Swirly Twirly will send the heavies after me with their ninja throwing spiders. Oh, fucking hell. That didn't even cross my mind that they might have weapons. That's changed things slightly now. Too busy thinking about demons, let alone things that might come in here. Come to our world. But I am convinced, Samurai, that what's happening is, and I've told these lot I'm deadly serious, right? Deadly serious. Not even going to wink at you. I look like I was having a fit. So you do the Spyro thing. What's happening is children do it. Yeah, it's like a Ouija board. Exactly that. They are. That's what I mentioned. That yes. So you know how a Ouija board was once essentially a toy. Well, now we're convinced that Spyro, if you do the wrong pattern, it opens up a portal to another world, sucks you in, and I reckon if you go back and look at all of the records for all of the children that ever went missing and never came back, they'll definitely 100% been playing with Spyro. 100%, telling you. But no one's ever noticed. I'm telling you. Oh, the demons are real. They torture people in various ways using satanic Spyros. One being starting a large swirl and trapping your foreskin in it as it goes round till it eventually comes off. Samurai Bastard, what the hell have you guys been smoking? Oh God, I don't know. Maybe something's in the air. I don't know. I'll tell you what happened was basically two different people in the chat said that they used Spyroverse and they both had terrible experiences from it. And I've put 2 and 2 together, come up with 15, and I'm now absolutely 100% convinced that Spyroverse are evil and taking people. And Zed and Luke's dad are just lucky they're still here, because they was nearly sucked into a netherworld portal, or probably nearly had their foreskins ripped off as well. So, lucky escape there. Kenny said, don't do that, TV and mirrors. Hundreds of Spyro foreskins fly out. Oh, God. So now there's a load of people going around with, I'm going to have to draw a picture of this. Some of you may not be able to understand where I'm going with this. So now there's going to be a load of people. This will be quite a crude picture. I can now picture loads of people. This is how you know. How can you identify a Spyro victim? Oh my God. You have seen that scar tissue. Fucking hell. Oh God. Nick said they've got a cock like a crinkle cut chip. Exactly, that's it. So, have you ever seen a crinkle cut cock? If you have, there's now a oh fucking hell. There's something about the word crinkle cut cock. It just sort of sounds perfectly, I don't know. Sounds like a real fucking thing. Oh God. Without reality, they told me that they had to have a circumcision as an older teen because of infection. Now I know the truth. There you go. Now you do, Metallic. Now you do. Yeah, blaming it on an infection. Right. I reckon it's when you make the hole that you get sucked through. I think that's what it is. Oh, I get you. Yeah. So you're doing it too much. You create the hole. That hole opens up to the Spyroverse Neverworld, sucks you in, and then never to be seen again. And while you're down there, people have managed to look through the hole and they've seen, these torture methods going on. Yeah, see you later, Peach. So Roberto, I'm going to go look for my kid's Spyro. You'll be on later. I will be, definitely. I'll definitely be on later. He said, I think if I use the Spyro, put Slayer on backwards, I might be an idea of what we're up against. Just be careful, though. Samurai, definitely tie a chain around your waist or something, or at least stick a broom through your belt loop. And if they try and suck you down the hole, the broom will stop you going in. There you go. I just found a foolproof. Yeah, I can't think of the word, but yes, foolproof thing to stop you getting sucked into the Spyroverse Neverworld. That's what I just come back onto. Nick said, I don't think that'll help your case. Getting section. That was right. This stream is starting to seem like a fever dream. My crinkle cut context is key. Wouldn't want to forget what happened to the foreskin on that dick pic. Fuck's sake. Black said, where's that YouTube visual bot when you need him? The talent reality, I have a feeling this is going to be one of those nights my neighbours will have to put up with my random outbursts of laughing. Crinkle cut said, I thought Mike was going to say, want to save yourself from Spyro Demons. That actually, as I was saying it, I thought someone's going to think I'm saying that. Someone's definitely going to think I'm saying that. Some of it, I'll use my katana. Good idea. So Tell me about better. Thanks, Mark. I'll catch you later, Steve. That's if you can get back on. You know, I'm quite worried now. If you're going to do a spy, well, let's all wish Samurai Bird good luck. Good luck, mate. Please come back. Spyro Foreskin collecting demons said, "Yo, Mike, did you summon me? I'm in for the CCC leftovers." You know, like vampires, you can hold up a cross. You know how to beat a fucking Spyro demon? All you need is a pole, because the fucker can't suck you down the hole then. That said, oh, me and 83 again as well, of course. I don't. Thing is, what, mate? What I'll tell you why it just sort of came very organic, Zed. But it was because it sort of amused me that two people had the same experience. And in my head, as a sort of joke to myself, I thought that must be a common thing then. And then I thought, well, if that's a common thing, who knows? Right, hang on. What's Louise saying? Did she have a nightmare as well? Dad said I said I did a pattern with it and it frightened me, and I locked it in the cupboard and never used it again. Yeah, that's amazing. I genuinely think that's fucking amazing. Louise said, yeah, I know when I played with one as a kid and looked at it for ages, it was like being on a trip. That's 3 people now. I'm telling you, it's fucking true. That was trying to suck her in, but the hole wasn't there. Louise, you was that close to being sucked into a Spyroverse never world. It's just you just happened to have not made a hole in it. If you'd have made a hole in that paper, you'd have got sucked in there, and we would never even know you now. I'm telling you, you're so lucky. Zed's lucky he chucked his in the cupboard. Luke's dad had nightmares about it. Count yourself lucky, I'm telling you. You know, that's 3 people who've corroborated this story now. I'm telling you, it's 100% true. 100% true. You need to spread the word. Everybody spread the word. So there you go. That was the live stream. And as you can see, there was quite a few people saying that they have bad experiences from Spyrographs. And just the way it came about seemed like we was being subconsciously led down a path to discover this phenomenon. And the more I looked into it, the more I found. So I did some research into the company that makes these spiral pattern makers.
Stop that, that's all she has, bro.
And you'll be surprised, or you may not be when you hear the information. So I did some research into the company that makes the spiral pattern makers, and I was quite surprised when I found the same famous company that makes the spiral makers make quite a few other toys, but there is one very famous toy that they make. One that has a very evil reputation. The Ouija board. So straight away I think there's a connection there. So there it is there. There is some proof that it comes from the same lineage as the Ouija board. And people take those very seriously. Another thing that happened after the live stream, I was sent a clip from The Simpsons of all places. And we all know that The Simpsons have pretty much predicted everything. Just watch this clip.
Yo, Dr. S, have you seen Millhouse today?
No.
Okay, thanks.
Wait, did you know that there's a direct correlation between the decline of Spirograph and the rise in gang activity? Think about it.
I will.
No, you won't.
So there you go. What I gather from that clip is the Spirograph will take children from bad homes to a better place. But if children are not using Spirographs, those children from broken homes are often going on to join gangs. So there you go. The Simpsons predicted it, as they often do. Another phenomenon I had while trying to research the Spyroverse, every single time I tried to go back onto my own videos, it would not work. I would keep getting patterns and pictures coming up every single time I tried to click on these videos. Multiple times. So I'd click the video and it would just be colours. Click the video, it would just be colours. Click the video, it would just be colours. I now suspect that was something from the Spyroverse potentially trying to send me signals on the colour combinations to open a spiral portal, which, no thank you, I'm not doing that. And then the last thing to happen after the live stream was what happened to Samurai Bird. So you saw Samurai Bird's comments in the live stream. Well, later on, after he used a spiral pattern maker, he went to work and he fell off of a ladder, was very badly injured. I now suspect that may have been some kind of warning to him not to try risking opening the Spyroverse portals. He was very badly hurt. But that is the nature of the Spyroverse. So we've done some history, and I've told you the facts. I'll just go over a little recap now. So, the Spyroverse. Started a live stream, the phenomenon was created, I researched it, it appears it's real. Evil adults tend to be teleported to a place where they are tortured for the rest of their existence from spiral pattern maker type blades and other methods. This has been observed, but only a few times, and the footage is always very bad. People have managed to record down a Spyroverse portal, and the footage is often very frightening. Not very good quality, but horrific. People who avoid going down the portals tend to receive an injury called crinkle cut cock, which can consist of either just your foreskin being cut off in a sort of crinkle cut pattern, or your whole entire penis is cut completely in half, leaving just a crinkle cut, almost cauterized flesh at the tip. Children from broken homes, abused children, tend to be taken away, and we suspect they're being taken away to an actual better place now. And lots of other children tend to have bad experiences from them. Headaches, nightmares, trippy sort of experiences, or just fear of the actual item and want to get rid of it. We now have some interviews with some people I've met along the way making this documentary. I've been travelling extensively across the country and the world to interview people to do with the Spyroverse. It's very, very difficult to get people to talk on camera. Most people will either want to talk with a voice changer or their face hidden, or not at all. These are 4 interviews I managed to get in relation to the Spyroverse. I hope you enjoyed them. They were quite difficult to get. The first interview you're going to see is with a lady I met called Wendy, whose son went missing around about 10 years ago. He has never been seen since, but due to much research on my part and one of the later interviewees, we have determined that he was probably taken away through a Spyroverse portal and taken to a better place.
My son went missing 10 years ago. I never thought much of it at the time. I always suspected his dad took him. We did look for him for an afternoon. The neighbor even put up some missing posters, but he was never seen again. A year later, Mr. Dessart visited me and told me about the Spyroverse and that he had seen the posters and the spiral pattern maker information. I never trusted that man, but he told me all about the other missing kids and how it goes with the spirals. That boy was always messing with those bloody things. I hated them, they made me feel all funny like, but he seemed to like them in a weird way. Desard asked me if there was a spiral with a burnt hole in it. I said I wasn't sure, I never liked looking at that crap, and I slung them all away, but there could have been a burned one. Have you seen my son? Here's a picture of him the day he went missing. Take no notice of the bruises. He was a clumsy boy. I never did nothing to him, so don't say I did.
I suspect Wendy's son has been taken to a better place. It's not my place to say that, but the environment that Wendy was bringing up her child was not the kind of place you'd want a child growing up. She claims in her interview that she'd chucked away all of the spiral patterns he did. That's a lie. Under his bed, I found this. The word angel is misspelled at the top. This is what leads me to believe that he was taken away to a better place, away from this abusing household. I also found under his bed this spiral with a burnt hole in the middle. The next interview will be with a mental patient I met, Arthur Quattropo. He's been in the hospital for quite a while. I suspect he is mentally ill, but I also believe his story. He showed me physical evidence, and just use your imagination, but I have seen a crinkle cut cock firsthand, and it is not pretty. It was shocking.
Been in here 6 years. Why won't these bastards believe me? It was Spyro demons, they mutilated me. I was only messing around with that fucking spiral maker. I heard you could see into other worlds if you did it the right way, and it's true, only it's not what you think it is. It's not a nice place. They say you can get sucked in unless you wear a safety broomstick attachment. So I wore one, thinking I'd be alright. What those fuckers never told me was that if you do wear it, the demons just cut your cock off instead. Or only the foreskin if you're lucky, if you can call that lucky. Look at me now. They have me locked in here, cock cut to ribbons. You ever seen a crinkle cut cock? I'll show you, you just hold on there, I'll show you, then you'll believe me. Please get me out of here, I still see those fucking patterns in my dreams.
As soon as Arthur had showed me his crinkle cut cock, he was taken away by the nurses, and he was shouting, "They're trying to open a portal, they're trying to open a portal." I've since spoken to more patients, and it appears that there are quite a few patients in that asylum who rant and rave about the Spyroverse, spiral pattern makers, portals, Spyroverse gates. I think at a later date I'm going to have to investigate the asylum a lot more. Something's going on there. Mark Desard. What can I say about Mark, other than he is probably one of the weirdest people I've ever met. Describes himself as an S&M enthusiast, Spyroverse investigator, and connoisseur of the weird and wonderful. When I met Mark, it turns out he knows quite a lot about the Spyroverse. Having already met Wendy, as you heard her speak about him, he's been researching the Spyroverse for quite a while, and I suspect for evil intent, possibly for his own gratification, sexual gratification. As I've mentioned, Mark Desard is a very weird man.
I found out about the Spyroverse in the late 90s after being arrested at an S&M event. Some unlucky chap got cut, shall we say, in the groin area, and I was questioned over something called CCC, I had no idea at the time. I would say I'm a connoisseur of the weird and bizarre, so started to look into it. After much research, it appears certain children would disappear when using a spiral maker, mostly abused ones for some reason, and the children with good homes seemed to have adverse reaction to the spirals, but that was all. I was never interested in the kids. It was the teleporting I wanted to know about. If anything, those abused ones were probably getting taken to a better place, and the other kids got a warning to stop using them. If you look up any information about the Spyroverse, it all comes back to multiple universes. I wanted to see those other places. Surely everyone wants to see the unknown, feel new feelings and pleasure. After much research, it appears certain patterns will open a portal. My initial thoughts were to open a small portal and look in, but that's when you get crinkle cut cock or worse. So I thought I could use a telescopic sight and a camera to film it, aim it down the portal. I also handcuffed my leg to the radiator over there, and then I used a broom in my trousers belt loop to stop me going down the hole. They now call those safety broomstick attachments in the Spyroverse investigation groups. Do you want to see the footage? We can have some dinner after. Fancy a drink?
There's his footage. Very grainy, but you can see the discs, you can see the torture, you can see the blood. I have no idea who that is happening to, but as far as I'm aware, that happens eternally once you're taken there. One other thing I would like to mention is Mr. Dessard did cook me dinner. He invited me to the dining room and bought us out a meal. I now suspect Dessard is potentially trying to receive crinkle cut cock. I have no evidence of this. As I mentioned, I think he's slightly insane. Mark Dessard is now missing, presumed dead by the police. I suspect he's been taken to the Spyroverse. And having travelled to America, I finally interviewed Otis. He had been promising me a very interesting story for quite a while. I met him. He couldn't really walk properly at the time. Wouldn't tell me why. He said I would find out during the interview.
This one time I was out drinking with Billy Sue and Jeb. We'd been out hunting and drinking, and had a right good old time. Spent the whole weekend shooting shit, and drinking beers. Boy, we had a good time. Well, it was good till the spiral stuff came up. I got hurt real bad when we tried that shit. Never again. I can still hardly walk right now. One of them boys mentioned those spiral maker thingies being in the cabin. Jeb reckoned if you did it right you could call a genie or some shit. BS, that's what we call Billy Sue. Said it ain't a genie, it's a demon. And you need to use a protective stick to stop them hurting you. We started daring each other to try it, and I got double dared, so had to do it then. We went back to the cabin and Jeb found the spiral thing out. Even then I didn't like the look of it. Looks like hundreds of teeth to me. So we lay the paper down, and get them toothy rings out, and then I remember. You guys said I had to use a stick to protect me. So BS gets a nice big old stick and says I need to put it down between my ass cheeks. So I get that big old cane. I look at the top, decide no. Then the bottom, that looks better, and I rammed it right up my ass.
My thinking was the more it went in the better the protection. I never felt pain like that before. There was blood and the feeling of ripping. I was in agony. Then I fainted. By the time I woke up the boys said the genie and been and gone. I never did get a wish or see a demon. And to top it all, my ass still hurts. And that was my experience with a spiral maker.
So there you go. That one was a complete waste of time.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka. Oh dear. So don't be an arse. Get a WeaponCollector glass.
Now that I've started to research the Spyroverse, it appears it is becoming quite a phenomenon. The more I search, the more I find evidence. If you look online, you can find various products and videos and multiple medias that are connected with the Spyroverse. One of which is a book, this book. Published by myself and written by Z0Z7. So there you go. That is the phenomenon known as the Spyroverse and the Nether regions. Be very careful if you ever use a spiral pattern maker. It could be your undoing. The proof is there. Let me know what you think. If you had experiences with the Spyroverse, even down to something minor, please let me know in the comments, because there will be a part 2 to this documentary. And at a later date, there's going to be a full feature film. Don't have nightmares. Don't get crinkle cut cock. Sleep well. Goodbye.
Hey guys, Samurai Bird here.
And Miss Bird.
I just wanted everyone to know that I'm going to be okay. The Spyro Demons and Spyroverse itself was warning me not to mess around with things that I don't fully understand. I do have a scar to remind me of my encounter with the Spyroverse.
Don't let him fool you. This fucking Spyroverse shit is bullshit. He fell down a fucking hole at work.
Okay, well, I'm Samurai Bird saying it's all noodles, no spaghetti.
George, I say goodbye to you.
I go to the nether regions, to the frontiers of the unknown.
Spirocations. Fly first class on our VIP airline, Crinkle Cut Airways. Enjoy a drink in the bar or go shopping in one of our many malls. You can meet the locals. And if you die on vacation, we'll bury you for free. Spirocations. You'll be dying to get here.
Today we are talking about crinkle cut cock blockers. If you've ever wanted to do a spirograph and been scared that you may receive crinkle cut cock, we have the ideal solution for you. So whether you're hung like an acorn or like a donkey or have a penis the shape of a pencil, we can help you out. You will be fully protected from any Spyroverse demons trying to give you crinkle cut cock. We have extra small crinkle cut cock blockers. Doesn't matter how big you are, those demons will always want to take your foreskin or the rest. Moving on to the small size, everybody can be covered. This is the pencil prick size for those with the extra thin shaft. Openings both end so that you can actually go to the toilets while wearing it. The next model is for the man who has a penis the shape of a cigar. Open at both ends again so that you can piss at your leisure and never ever be fearful of cock ever again. This is what I call the normal size, could be large for some people. Open at both ends again. Perfect. And the final version we have today is the donkey dick sized one. Offers full 100% protection from any Spyro demons trying to take your foreskin or worse. Prices range from £50 to £500 depending on what size you buy. Absolutely no returns are accepted. These are, however, 100% guaranteed to stop crinkle cut cock or worse. Get yours now. Don't worry about the cost, you can always pay in instalments. Right, so that was the Spyroverse documentary. If you haven't seen that before, well, at least you'll know most of what the Spyroverse is about now. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that had the original highlights of the live stream, where it all came from. So yeah, you know, it was fucking really good night that was, and all of the Spyroverse stuff's great. What you're going to see now though isn't Spyroverse related. It is horror related, and it is a Halloween video. It is what me and Jim did, me and Jim M. One Halloween, I think it wasn't last Halloween, but the Halloween before, I think. I get mixed up with them. Where Jim and myself were talking to each other live, supposedly live anyway, and then what happens, and then I get involved in it. So yeah, this was good. It was quite a... I say there was quite a lot of work in this. I assume Jim put a lot of work in it, and most of my part I did sort of spur of the moment. The night before I did the stream, I think, or maybe even the same night. It must have been the night before, but yeah. So what you're going to see now is that, and hopefully some of you won't have seen this, so it'll be a surprise to some of you. So yeah, this is the Halloween stuff that me and Jim did a couple of years ago, right? This was part of a whole live stream, so there's a lot more stuff to this. This is just the end of it. So yeah, here you go. This is the ending of the Halloween stream a couple of years ago. Enjoy. We're coming up to Jim live. I've been messaging him privately, telling him when to get ready, and he is just about ready. So I'll just wait. Yeah, Jim will be coming on live. And yeah, I'll pass over to him when he's ready. He'll be able to. He can't see the chat, but he can see me. So what? Not me, but I'll be able to talk to him, type to him. If that makes sense. So there may be a bit of back and forward just at the beginning between me and him, just to make sure it's all working right, and then he'll get straight into it. Yeah, I think this will be generally excellent, because I've never done anything like this. You know, we've obviously had people sort of come on live on StreamYard things before, but never anything like this, where they've actually been out doing something. So, yeah. Right, let me just get my phone. Right, that looks like he's ready. So, here is Jim M.
Hello, Mike, have you got me? I can see you. Have you got me? Nice one. Nice one. I think we might have a bit of a delay, though. Yeah, there's definitely a delay. I've never done this before. We'll just see how it goes, eh? We'll just do our best. It'll be something a bit different, won't it? Yeah, I've come to Clop Hill. Clop Hill Church, St Mary's, in Bedfordshire. I did a video here once before, do you remember? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the Satanic Church. The Satanic Church. I even myself in that video sort of ended up saying that, you know, it all seems to have been silly people messing about decades ago. But apparently it's still going on. They've just moved down the hill a bit. Yeah, it was in the local papers just recently. Well, yeah. I've just come to have a look. I don't know if it's true or not. It might just be more in the way of rumours, like it was decades ago. But apparently these Satanists have moved into the woods here. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. I am pretty nervous, but I'm just gonna lay low. I'm gonna keep it quiet, and we'll just advance across the hill and see if I find anything. You know, any evidence, anything left laying around. Yeah, I'll be well careful, mate. I've got my stick with me. Yep. Okay. Sorry, Mike. I lost you for a second there. Anyway, let's. Shall we press on? Let's have a look. I think as I proceed, I probably should be keeping it down a little bit. I'm not expecting to see any people. Do you know what I mean? I'm just looking for a bit of evidence of what might have been going on. Would you be out here doing this, Mike? Do you reckon? Would you be bold enough? I'm not quite sure which way to go, you know. I don't want to get lost. I'm just going to stick to this. It looks like a pathway, doesn't it, you know? I think I've been scaring the birds out of the trees. I don't like it, Mike. I tell you, I don't like this one bit. No, I'm not going back, mate. No, I'm out here now. I promised you I'd do this for you. So, right, let's go. I'm being a bit loud, and I don't want anybody to hear me. keep it down a bit. Oh, fucking hell, I tell you what. Fucking leaves don't half sound like voices sometimes. Shit, it does sound like voices behind me. I know it's just the wind. Fuck. Hang on. I'm going to turn my torch off for a minute. Wait a sec. That's better. Oh shit, shit. No, I'm turning my torch back off. I fucking heard twigs snapping as well as voices. Oh shit, I can't turn my torch on. I can't see a fucking thing, mate. Mike, why did I do this? Shit, I cannot see a fucking thing. Oh, fuck. I've got my stick. Oh, shit. I don't even know which fucking way I came in. Oh, bollocks. Right, I'm gonna sit down and be fucking quiet for a minute. Talk to me, Mike. Quietly, talk to me. I'm shitting it. Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, shit. Fuck. No, it's right, I just tripped. I can't move anywhere. I daren't turn my torch on. I need to just sit and wait until I can't hear fucking voices and twigs snapping before I can move on. I've got to start walking. I daren't turn my torch on. I just need to feel my way through. I'm bottling out, Mike. I'm bottling out. I've changed my mind. Sorry, mate. I've got to go. I can't do it. It's... No. Fuck. Oh, shit. What the fuck is that?
Well, fucking hell. I hope Jim's alright. Because that was not planned, by the way. I don't... You know what I mean? But I know that could have been fake, but that sort of looked real to me. It seemed real. So, yeah. Fucking hell. I may have to ring him up in a second, just to see. Because, yeah, I don't want anyone getting hurt for my Halloween live stream, you know what I mean? Right. So I've been ringing him up, and I can't get through to him. But while I was ringing him up, I got a weird phone call. Couldn't really tell what was going on. So I ain't someone who's got his phone. You know what I mean? Because that's, you know, I hope they can't track me or anything. Fucking hell. Yeah. Very, very strange. I'm getting phone calls now, and Jim's not answering, and it's not his number ringing. But I've been ringing his phone. So yeah, fuck knows. I hope he's alright. I'm gonna keep trying. I'll keep trying, see what happens. Yeah, he should be alright. Well, I don't know, I say that, I don't fucking know. But yes, I'll get hold of you in the chat. I'll play another video. I'll be back soon. This one might be a bit longer, this one. Alright, because I'm going to try and see what's going on. Because I'm getting weird phone calls now and I want to know who the fuck it is. Right, this shit's getting even weirder now. Someone's just been knocking on my door. I didn't answer it. I think they pissed off in the end. But this is what my fucking CCTV just showed. This is weird as fuck. Let me just get onto my CCTV on my phone. Don't know how well you're going to see that. But that is some weird fucker stood outside my door while that video was playing. Right, they've probably come to the wrong fucking house anyway if they have. So yeah, I don't know if they're still there. Right, someone's banging on the fucking door now. Right, hang on a minute. Well, that's weird, there was no one there. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, that sounds like someone's trying to get in my house. Right. I don't know if I should do this or not. But fucking hell, fuck it. They'll get a fucking surprise, I'll tell you that, if they come in here. Got the bastard. Don't even know what to say. Not moving now though. I better end that there, I think. I don't know what to say. Hopefully there ain't more of them. I've still got 4 shots in my magazine if I need. Alright, I better stop there because I don't know what's going on now. I don't know if I'm going to have to call the police. You know, they're probably looking for Jim as well anyway. See you later.
That's the funnest place to be.
People of YouTube, I'm here to speak to you about a subject of considerable gravity. A subject that affects each and every one of us. I refer to, of course, our great failure to stop all Spyro demons. The Spyro hunting and intelligence team is here to unite our great community in stopping all Spyro demon activity. There comes a time where everyone has to do their duty. And I'm here because your community needs you to join the Spyro hunting and intelligence team. Whether you become a fully fledged member of the Spyro hunting and intel team like Timbo, DC had a few, or become part of the shitmobile fleet just like Jim M, DC had a few. Sign up is extremely easy. There's a link below in the description. Just go there, get yourself your Spyro hunting and intel team ID or shipmobile badge. And don't forget, our community needs you.
Do you have a friend or relative in the Spyroverse you're trying to communicate with? Welcome to Spyrocom. It's cheaper than getting your dick chopped off.
Right, so there you go. I managed to get the bastard in the end. Back of the head with a crossbow bolt. Buried him somewhere. I'm not telling you where though. Yeah, that was actually part of a sort of pretend live stream that I did. It was a premiere, but I said it was live. And quite a lot of people, I don't know if it was the second one I did, but when I do these, for people who don't know, they do actually think they're live a lot of the time. So, yeah, it's great when that happens. When people watch these things and genuinely think they're live, it's amazing. You know what I mean? Because it must be good to watch. So yeah, that was that. And I hope you've been enjoying tonight's video. I've tried to put some different content in than yesterday. Tried to put stuff in that you haven't seen. Some of you might have seen every bit of this stuff apart from one or two clips. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. And I will be back live streaming normally next week. I just fancied a week off, really, because I've not had a week off for ages. I used to have at least once a month I'd have a week off. I haven't done that for ages now. Ages. Not even over Christmas. I didn't even have a break. So I fancied a bit of a break, so I don't, it's just a weekend. I don't have to get ready for live streams. And there'll be plenty more content coming. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It should be quite a good laugh to watch. Last night's one, I really enjoyed that. So yeah, hopefully tonight should be just as good a laugh to watch. So there you go. Spyro Files, Spyroverse, and Halloween themed live stream, or premiere, whatever. Right, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, that's it really. I'm going off now. It should be about 11:30 now. 25 to 12 maybe. Right? So cheers for watching everyone, I appreciate it, and I'll see you next week. See you later. Thank you for watching.
That's the funnest place to be.